what you talking about. There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till it talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till it talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less.
Say less. Say less. Say less.
Point blank, do what I should, man. Point blank, do what I could, man. Point blank, do what I should, man. Point blank, do what I could, man. Point blank, do what I should, man. Point blank, do what I could, man. Point blank, do what I should, man. Point blank, do what I could.
I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can be the good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm a $1 million baby. Don't let me. Oh, hell no. You rip my city so damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh, VA next. What they next. Running up the check. She a bad woman, mama, she a diva. No matter what happens, he cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I played up Queen's Gambit, showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you haven't moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same. Had me losing my mind. City is mine. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can be the good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me. I'm a $1 million baby. Don't let me. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can be the good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me. I'm a $1 million baby. Don't let me.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like
like ice cream with Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I say to him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. That he's coming right back. I said, okay, loser. We go way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the burst in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. Won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They send the tight end in motion. Up the middle they go. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout at last. first. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come 19! Come 19! 19 Lion!
Back to throw. Purdy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Purdy to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1.
All the offense is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. For this defense, they sold out, brought pressure. And the offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
McBride is the motion man. A pass taken in by Johnson.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Arizona.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On this 1st down, it's Johnson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Murray will throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get this only to about the 10.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Murray. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. It's a designed run for Murray. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Purdy works out of the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And this will be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. On 1st down, Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
They motion a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Quick hitting slant there. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. A quick throw right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Chap 60, chap 60.
On play action, here's Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's Johnson. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. McBride is the motion man. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
McBride is the motion man. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To throw again is Murray. In trouble, and down he goes. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake, Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Score Cardinals 23, Falcons nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
McBride is the motion man. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's Murray to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Coach. Now a toss left side for Johnson. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Murray going to look to do it himself. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Johnson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Miller. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's a designed run for Murray. And he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Atlanta. Now a give up the middle. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll go with the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a give on the ground. Big opening up the middle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown Falcons. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. He keeps it himself. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
On the handoff, this is Miller. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Here's Murray. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Murray now on 2nd down.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't. Time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Third and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
The drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Slot man in motion right. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Sanders. A modest gain. maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Murray going to look to do it himself. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4. 4
yards. First down, Cardinals.
It's a designed run for Murray. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Coach.
They run out of the gun with Sanders. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.